If Rahul had got active 2 years ago in the way that he has now, by now he would have built a body of work and would have had a story to tell. At this time in January, building up to the big elections, Rahul simply doesn't have a convincing story to tell. Answer Santosh Desai, Mr. Padamsi.
Yeah, the story is not the point. I'm trying to make the point that the brand is the point, and the brand is always emotional. And particularly when you've got two people trying to be leaders of the country, one on this side, one on that side, it will boil down to personalities and not issues, though the Congress is pretending that it's all issues. They have no issues because they have been in power. I agree entirely with Santosh. They've been in power for so long, and what have they done to the country? Very little. But it will boil down to who do we want as our leader. Now, a leader is not necessarily rational. What Modi has been trying to project is, I'm a great leader, I'm very rational, I've electrified all the villages in Gujarat. Wonderful, and I say hats off to you, sir. But there are other issues which you haven't addressed, let's see. But in the end, we are going to vote for someone we somehow or the other feel an empathy with. We don't want
are these ads building any empathy, Harish Bijur?
Emergency.
Santosh Desai says Rahul at this time doesn't have a convincing story to tell. Do you agree?
You know, I don't agree with Santosh on this because, you know, I simply seem to admire the Congress strategy in this piece of advertising. And let's admit it, this is the first of a series that's going to come. The first one is actually attacking Modi very, very clearly. Whatever the Congress party says that it's not persona-centric, it's very persona-centric. I admire the strategy because there are two metaphors the Congress party can attack. The first metaphor is the BJP, and the second metaphor is Narendra Modi. Incidentally, it's easier to attack the metaphor of Narendra Modi because every human being has a soft underbelly, and Narendra Modi's soft underbelly has been, you know, touted in media for a long period of time. So I think the Congress is just doing that. It's saying, let's aim at Narendra Modi. He is the point person of the BJP. Let's hit at him because he is a softer target for me to hit at. He is a centralist target, and let's contrast our advertising. The second point I like in this advertising is that it's very, very soft-centric. You know, the colors are completely white and, you know, sober and different, whereas the BJP campaign is very, very orange and harsh and hard-centric. So the colors themselves are a giveaway. So one is saying, I am soft, I am lighter, I am young. The other is saying, I am hardlined.
Sudhanshu Mittal must respond to that because so far, Rahul Gandhi's image wasn't hyped up. Now what the Congress is doing is pumping up the volume around their prime ministerial candidate, which is only a legitimate thing for the party to want to do. If Rahul's going to lead this campaign, he needs to build a certain hype, he needs to build a certain image and a certain persona to counter that of Modi, which is what they're doing. And as Harish Bijur says, it's mellow, it's soft, it's projecting Rahul as someone who's inclusive as opposed to the more exclusivist, more divisive Modi. That's the Congress projection. Mr. Mittal.
Harishji, first a few facts. BJP has still not started its campaign. So saying that we are a harsher, not soft campaign, I don't think it's the right this thing. Secondly, the fundamental to branding is not only emotionality, it is also credibility. If there is the product does not have credibility, it does not register, it does not create a thaw. Emotions are also based on perception of credibility, which it lacks. Thirdly, I am so happy that it's a Rahul-centric campaign. The more people will see Rahul, the more they love Narendra Modi. We'll love this campaign. Next, you have to understand one thing. Yes, please go ahead.
You want to respond, Harish, before I bring Shobha in?
I just would like to respond saying one thing, that even though your BJP campaign hasn't started, physically in terms of advertising, I do believe the campaign started 7 months ago. So because there is a dominant imagery of Narendra Modi which has been built up for a long period of time, and I think this is the imagery which the Congress party is attacking, taking pot shots at. So to that extent, to have started that campaign so early is a bit of a disadvantage.